to another highly questionable work week. What do we have today, Bomani?
Alton Smith.
Oh, come on, man. Dale, papi.
What should we make of Michael Jordan saying he can no longer stay silent regarding social justice?
This is an undefeated story. The undefeated Michael Jordan has finally said something after decades of silence on social issues, and we're grading on a Michael Jordan curve. We're making it something seismic that's being said, even though he's saying something pretty benign, because he never says much of anything on these issues. However, one thing that he did do is he gave $2 million, putting his money where his mouth is. The comments were benign in order to build a bridge between police officers and the African-American community. He's trying to do something, even though he's following instead of leading on this one.
Yeah, but only so many people can say that they're leading on this one. So if he decides that this is what he wants to do, I'm not going to get on him just because he wasn't the first person to get in on it. Here's what I noticed about this from Jordan, though. The rhetoric was actually pretty delicate. He did his best to make sure not to offend anybody and pulled one of my big pet peeves, which is talking about all this racial tension as opposed to calling it what it is, racism. But look at the direction that his money went in, though. Some to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. That's $1 million. The other $1 million is for a group that wants to enact more community-based policing. None of that's about maintaining the status quo. All of that is about some variety of change. I do have to give Michael Jordan credit for that, even if he didn't say that much, because he just gave $2 million more than I gave anybody today.
$2 million. Wow. Probably he hit it big on the table this weekend, though. Wow.
Possible.
Was a 5-day suspension an adequate response to Chris Sale's destroying his own team's jerseys?
Yeah, Chris Sale's, very good pitcher. He pitches for the White Sox. The White Sox are probably looking at trading him, except he did not like these throwbacks. And it's not just an aesthetic thing. He didn't like that they're wool. He feels they're uncomfortable. The starting pitcher normally gets to choose on these sorts of things, and he felt like they were selling these jerseys above winning. So he went in the clubhouse, and he cut a bunch of them up. I guess a 5-day suspension is adequate. I feel like more questions for Chris Sales need to be asked, like, dude, are you crazy?
It's a good thing Adam LaRoche's son wasn't around to see how adults shouldn't behave in the workplace, because this is remarkably immature from Chris Sale and in keeping with some of his personality traits that we've seen before. Keep in mind, though, the national shame of this is plenty because he looks like a goofball for doing this, and one game, one start seems about right when coupled with the national shame. I would ask you this, though. Would this be a bigger story if someone like Yasiel Puig was doing it? Because it's remarkably immature.
He should be glad he doesn't play for the Fresno Grizzlies.
Oh, look at these guys. Yeah.
There we go.
Yes, los tres amigos. Yeah, those uniforms. Wow, that is.
What was the promotion that night? Please tell me it was a promotion.
Was that Brad Penny?
Should Cubs fans feel okay about rooting for Aroldis Chapman?
I mean, you don't know who in your clubhouse is a good guy or a bad guy. Most of them don't have this kind of domestic incident publicly, but what you're rooting for here is 105 miles an hour. He throws harder than anyone in baseball. Of the top 60 pitches thrown in the sport this year, he's thrown all 60 of them. You want that at the back of your bullpen. In the season, the Cubs are actually supposed to be good.
But they'll be rooting for what they're always rooting for, the Cubs. Look, fans by and large don't care about who the players are. They find things to pick and choose about the players that make them feel good about themselves, but the individual things, good or bad, about players, unless it serves the fan, they have a tendency to ignore it. So should they feel good about rooting for Aroldis Chapman? Probably not, but they're not going to root for him. They're going to root for the team that hasn't won a World Series since 1908, and those fastballs just might help them get one.
Have you seen the video of their last closer? That guy was real bad.
Let me see. Who are we talking about? Oh,
yeah.
Will Vaughn. Yeah, Will Vaughn.
Oh.
Yeah.
It almost got to the plate, though.
That's not what I noticed.
I know it's not. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help.
He
had all the swag with it, though. You see the way he swaggered to Jesse Margin with the jersey tucked into his jeans?
There was swagger, an unusual amount of swagger for someone dressed like that.
Does the NFL saying there is no credible evidence Peyton Manning did PEDs convince you he didn't?
All right, you remember that Al Jazeera report where Peyton Manning's wife had some HGH sent to her in Miami, and the NFL said, we're going to get right on this. Well, they put out a release today that said that they found no credible evidence that Peyton Manning had used performance-enhancing drugs, and they went so far as to let us know just how helpful Peyton Manning was in that investigation. I don't have enough to say that Peyton Manning used performance-enhancing drugs, but the NFL NFL's investigative track record does not allow me to say, well, now the NFL said so, the case is closed. No, I don't have enough on Peyton Manning. I can live with that, but the NFL saying it didn't happen, no, that's not going to work for me.
When it comes to pharmaceuticals, when it comes to cutting corners, I basically am skeptical of everybody in sports doing anything that I'm watching. So this doesn't say anything to me. Beyond this, the NFL did go after Tom Brady really hard when they had an on-field issue and went after him for a period of time that lasted longer than the Salem witch trials. If they really cared about stuff like this, eradicating this in the league, they would have gone after this really hard. But it isn't something that they actually care about, because if they start looking under these rocks, they're going to find a lot of things that are problematic.
Oh, but hold on, though. We still got Clay Matthews and James Harrison and Julius Peppers, and the NFL says they're still going with those because that was a different set of information. See, those dudes are disposable, though. After they retire, we'll get new ones. It'll be no big deal. Peyton Manning could mean something to the NFL for the next 50 years. They're concerned about that one.
Well, now Peyton, he doesn't have to look over his shoulder anymore, you know?
Oh, wow, another Peyton Manning joke. They still coming strong with the Peyton Manning jokes.
It's still funny.
His Peyton Manning jokes are on HGH.
Should we commend the WNBA for rescinding the fines they gave out?
Now, we talked about this last week about the WNBA fining players and teams for uniform violations because some players wore black T-shirts to show a solidarity with the Black Lives Matter movement after the WNBA had sent a memo saying, do what you want to do, but don't do anything with the uniform. Should we commend the WNBA for this? Probably not. I mean, the fines weren't that big to begin with, but rescinding it seems to be what the WNBA has been trying to do this whole way, which is properly navigate the public relations. This doesn't seem to be a show of solidarity with the players as much as, ooh, we looked bad. Let's try to fix that.
This isn't altruism. It's not benevolence. What it is their hand was forced because the players were making a public mess by pointing out how wrong it was, the things that have been happening to them, and they refused to speak about anything other than Black Lives Matter instead of the games, and so their hand was forced. They shouldn't be commended for it. They should run away scared the way they did.
What should the Raiders do about the video Aldon Smith posted?
This is intergalactically dumb. Aldon Smith has had a series of problems. He's in the middle of a year-long suspension. And this video goes out on Periscope, in which we don't know that it's him, but there have been sightings of him on this Periscope before. Listen to this.
This is what you call a fire-up session.
You shouldn't even be posting that.
Do you see my face?
No, but what is it?
They don't have my name. This is just a fire-up session.
So if you just put it on there, it's just doing it? It's live? Oh, that's hella stupid.
Shut up. You hella stupid. You trying to smoke, fam? Is this ashtray?
Yep. Because you
Niggas
ain't using them no more, right? Oh, this weed jar? Oh, no, weed shop.
Let me get out of it. You're stupid. You're tripping. They don't know it's me. It's not like I put Aldon Smith.
That's what you just did. You just put Aldon Smith in it when you said it right there. Like, what you say, it's not like it's Aldon Smith. You tell everybody it's Aldon Smith. Now, to be fair, Aldon Smith said in a tweet that it wasn't him, which means I'm going to be calling you Shaggy from now on, because if all you got right now is, it wasn't me, that's probably not going to get you far enough. We don't believe you. You need more people.
There is someone on that video you could be heard saying, this is mad stupid. You could hear her saying, this is mad stupid, and yet still now we have that video. The answer to the question is, what should the Raiders do? You test him, and my guess is that test is not going to make him continue to be a Raider.
I don't know. If you're the Raiders, what you do is make somebody else test him, and you hope that this thing blows away, because Michael Jordan finally said something for the first time in 35 years.
I don't know what you gotta do. Drink a lot of water before that test. 5, 6, 7 gallons of water. Squash it down, and you'll have no problems whatsoever.
Wow, a veteran drug test evader.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of niacin in the cabinet over there in the other room.
Or if you don't like that, you can get in touch with me for my urine. You know, I know what to do. Believe me.
Okay, there we go.
Coming up next on my son's TV show.
Don't worry, mate. You got away with it. No one's seen it. Wakey,
I do not
wakey.
understand the score at all, by the way. Just want to mention that.
My son's TV show is brought to you by Sport Clips Haircuts. You watch sports, we cut hair. It's perfect. Time to play the game that can smell your fear. Do you question?
You go topics and events. We question them.
Do we question if Andre Drummond should be embarrassed?
All right, we are going to the Drew League summer basketball in Los Angeles. Andre Drummond playing in the Drew League. What happened? Oh, whoa, whoa. Is that Andre Drummond getting yammed on?
That's the first two in this particular
Oh,
game.
what's up with the Martin Knopfler head wrap, though? He doing the walk of life?
Now let's do it again here from.
Whoa. Let me get a close-up of that guy. Show me that guy again. Okay, not quite what I thought, but embarrassing nonetheless.
What did you think? I don't understand.
I just thought it was somebody else. I just needed a little greater specificity on what had taken place.
I don't understand why this guy's not better at defending the rim in general. He's a man-child of 23 years old. He's pretty good offensively, but he's not that good on the other end.
He didn't start fouling people hard. That may be his best strategy. He's out here getting yammed on by civilians.
Well, it's good to see that he's finally playing against guys his own size.
Oh, yeah, you remember this?
That's when he's the best. Don't bring that weak stuff in here, little man.
That was his chance to block a shot.
Yes.
He talked a little bit afterward about it. Gotta admit, that kind of makes him my favorite player.
Do you question if this cricket fan deserve it?
Deserved what? Let's see here. What do we got? Oh, asleep and drunk. That's got to be drunk right there, right?
Allegedly.
Don't worry, mate. You got away with it. No one's seen it. Wakey, wakey.
I do not understand the score at all, by the way. Just want to mention that.
I mean, he is really.
Louis Anderson's little brother can't stop laughing over there in that pink shirt.
Wow. How do you not wake up? How much have you had to drink that you don't wake up when all that junk falls on your lap either?
And whose job is it going to be to get him to the parking lot?
Are we sure he's alive?
No, we are not
Well,
sure.
sure, I mean,
We are not sure.
No, they'd smell something.
We are not
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, they know.
The smell doesn't come that fast.
It's hot out there, I'd imagine.
Do you question if Dad had to do it this way?
Okay, the kid's 12 years old. It's his birthday. He thinks he's not getting any gifts. What is this terrible dad doing?
Got a big game today. Big game today, right? You already still mad at me?
Pouting.
Huh?
Yeah, he's already pouting.
For what? You alright?
Videotaping that kid as well.
No, you ain't sucker.
Tell him a sucker.
Yeah. Big game today. Big game today. Oh, I gotta get something out the trunk. Go get that bag for me out the trunk. Yeah.
Oh, what's in the
What?
back? What's in the back?
It's over. It went over. Go get that box out of there for me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that Amazon box.
Oh, yeah.
Happy
How
birthday.
excited is this kid going to be?
Let's see what's in the box. Oh, it looks touching. Here I was saying,
Don't cry.
Bad dad.
You about to make me cry. Don't cry. Pull it out.
What is it, a bat?
Let the world see it.
Oh, the neon special.
Oh, there it is.
I ain't forget about you.
That's
Yeah.
all right.
I want to see some home runs.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Don't cry. Let me see. Let me see you post up with it. How you gonna knock it out the bar? There you go. Right. Yup. Happy
It's a
birthday.
touching moment. We don't do these very
That
often
bat-
here.
No, this isn't going to be just.
That's
you.
the bat you
Something
wanted,
bad's
right?
going to happen.
Give me some.
Just
Give me
touching.
some. I love you.
Yeah, it's just a nice moment.
Oh, I thought for sure some sort of bear was going to run out and like steal the bat or something.
This
We
tells
don't-
me a lot about your childhood, by the way, that you keep expecting the shoe to
No,
drop
it,
on a
it tells
nice
us
moment.
about our show. I,
Oh, that
I
too,
fully
yeah.
expected some like a skateboarder to come in and steal the bat or something.
Well, you know, when you were a kid, I wanted to see home runs too, but all I get to see were strikeouts.
Oh,
you know?
bloopers. I gave you a couple of
That's right.
bloopers, Dad. I gave you a couple of
To be
infield
fair,
singles.
in
Come
Little
on.
League, home runs are more about
Come on.
speed, getting around the bases.
Dribblers.
And I've seen the pictures.
Come on. I gave him so many fielder's choices.
You definitely didn't give me any infield singles.
Took
Took you forever to get to first
I
place.
did get thrown out one time at second. I'm leaving from first on a ball that went to the backstop. That actually happened.
Yikes.
Said, you know, this ain't free. I got girls that I shouldn't make pay for it. Got girls that I shouldn't make wait for it. I got girls that will cancel a flight back home and stay another day for it. Police broadcast from the Clevelander Hotel on beautiful South Beach, Miami. Time to play the game that is bitter and twisted. See? Or no?
Tell us what's on TV. We'll tell you if we're intrigued or not.
On SNY, Cardinals and Mets.
No, thank you. But let's go back to Friday. That keg softball player who plays first base for the Cardinals, Matt Adams, hit a walk-off in the 16th. Let's take a look at that.
Come in to shut things down if teams needed them. This game
Yeah,
is
he hit
over.
the ball far.
Matt Adams knows it right away.
Yeah.
Right away. What a sweet moment.
That's allowed according to the unwritten rules of baseball. You can do that dance and that showmanship when you've ended a game, but not at any other time. Bomani, are you intrigued?
No, you didn't get that right. You can do that stuff when you play for the Cardinals. It's all absolved in the Cardinal way. Everything winds up being cool.
Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued, but listen, where is all the outrage? When Jose Batista did it, I mean, everybody was mad at him, and this guy does it, and he gets away with it. Oh, so he's white, right?
Oh, and there's that.
I thought it was about playing for the Cardinals, but that kind of mean the same thing these days.
On MTV, Are You the One?
All right, this is some sort of dating game, and I'm told that Gio here is macking. He's making moves, and Steve objects because apparently this is Steve's woman. So what's going on with Gio and Steve?
If you think I'm your match, you're going about it all the wrong way, Gio.
I deserve to get what I want. And I'm not going to put myself on the back burner ever again.
Why would you sit here and say I'm your match but then make out with Francesca? Do you think I'd ever go for someone like that? No.
This whole thing is like...
Steven, now, how come every time I walk in the room it's this, bro? Like, really? Like, I can see you from outside. I'm gonna sit right here.
That's fine. I'm not hiding anything.
But you're fighting a battle you shouldn't fight.
But I respected you enough to just...
I know.
Stay in my lane.
I know.
But like, I'm between me and you, that's gonna run out really fast. I'm being backed in the corner. I feel like I have to defend myself, but I don't have to do it with words. If they cut my tongue out and I had nothing but body language and energy, I'd be fine.
It's my lady. I understand the way you feel, but you gotta respect what's going on.
That's your opinion.
Gio, look at me, bro.
Bro.
I know that's my
I
opinion.
am the smartest in this house. Nobody in this house is smarter than me. I'm alpha in this house. That's it. Respect the true alpha.
Gio needs his whooped.
Bomani, are you intrigued?
Not at this one, but the one where they fight. Go ahead and let me know about that one, right? So can I kind of put both up? Because there has to be a fight.
I thought that was coming. Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. But listen, Steve, there is a better way of doing this. You invite Gio to your boat. Two guys that go out, only one comes back. That's a trick, Then all your problems will be solved.
Make sure you're the one who comes back, though, Steve, because that's another set of problems.
On ABC, The Bachelorette.
Man, why do you guys keep doing this to me? Let's go. Go ahead and play it.
But I think I know what I need to do. And I think I need to say goodbye to Luke.
You all have impacted my heart more than you probably know. This is by far the hardest rose ceremony for me yet.
Jojo, can I talk to you for a sec?
Yeah.
What, a negotiation? Is that allowed? You gonna change your mind?
Very interesting timing.
I hope he's not taking her out
Had
in
a
a
whole
boat.
day to talk about things. I don't know.
Okay, mystery. Bomani, are you intrigued?
No. How is the show still on the air?
I mean, Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. But listen, that's a smart guy. The other three guys are a bunch of suckers, you know. He walked away with the lady, you know, and everybody else was standing there looking. And you know what? He's not coming back with her. They're gone, buddy. They're gone. That's it.
I got news for you. If they don't come back and finish that rose ceremony, it's going to be a felony, and ABC will be the one pressing
That's how the show ends. A felonious abduction.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching.
Back tomorrow. Talk to you then.
Gracias. See you mañana.
We just talk about 2 dating shows. Can we get you on one of them? Huh? No?
The Bachelor, you were in that People magazine that one time.
That's right, I was in People magazine.
Crawling across the pool table.
I was squatting on a pool table. I was not crawling across it
That's
seductively.
my fault.
I was
Squatting
simply
on the pool
squatting
table.
on the pool table.